Let's talk about, before we dive into spirituality, because I was curious to see you had a chapter dedicated to that inside the book. Talk to me about the difference in girls and their use of social media versus boys, because like you said, and I'm glad we talked about young boys because often they can get forgotten in the conversation.
Yeah.
But let's talk a bit about young girls and how social media is having a far more adverse effect on their mental health.
First, the evidence of a link is just very clear for girls. With girls, their mental health was very stable until 2012, and then in 2013, it starts rising. It really is a light switch. For boys, it's not so sharp. It's more gradual. Secondly, the correlations for girls are much higher. The correlation between time spent on social media and mental health problems. So for girls, the evidence is much clearer. Now, why? Why the connection? In the book, I go into the psychology of motivation. And there are two categories of motivation that are very important to understand: agency and communion.